So I just think fractions are like really neat. Hi, I'm Liz from Liz Gets Loaded. The money kind of loaded, though I do drink wine while I record these. Let's see if I can retire in 5 years, shall we? Now let's get one thing straight first. You should probably be careful taking financial advice from someone whose username implies she might be drunk. I'm on the path to FIRE. It stands for financial independence, retire early. I prefer the term work optional because I will probably keep working even when I have enough money that I could retire. Today I'm talking about ways to calculate your savings rate because math is fun. Here's the basic formula. All you do is you take how much you save in a month and then you divide that by how much you earned in a month, and that gives you your savings rate. For example, let's say you earned $10,000 this month, just to make the math easy. And let's say you saved $2,500 this month. If you're good at math, you already know that means your savings rate is 25%. When you're looking, though, at how much you earn, a couple things to keep in mind. You might count just your gross income, or you might count your income after taxes. That's how most people do it. You might count your 401k match as income, and you might count stock dividends as income. Personally, I don't mess with my 401k match in this calculation, mostly because I'm lazy. And then I also don't really factor my stock dividends in. I consider my stock dividends the same way I consider growth in the market, just something that makes my overall account worth more. It's important to think about how you want to answer these questions and remember that when you're comparing your savings rate to someone else, you might be calculating it differently. So just keep in mind it might not be straight apples to avocados. When it comes to how much you save, same kind of idea. You might consider just the amount that you moved into your savings or investment accounts, or do you count savings as just every dollar that you didn't spend? You might count your debt payments, or you might even count the portion of your mortgage payment that goes to paying down your principal. If you're with me so far, hit that thumbs up button. It helps me out a lot. Now let's look at a couple examples of a time you might look at the same person and calculate their savings rate in a different way. Starting up, again, let's say you have $10,000 income for the month, but you have $2,500 taken out in taxes. So now you've got $7,500 in after-tax income. If you saved $2,500 in the month, your savings rate would be 33%. But let's say that you do want to count your 401k match. So you've got $10,000 in gross income plus $300 in 401k match income from your employer minus your $2,500 in taxes gives you $7,800 in income. If you saved or invested $2,500 and your $300 401k match also goes into savings, that gives you a savings rate of 36%. If you're wondering why you add your 401k on the top and the bottom, your 401k match is money that your employer pays you, and 100% of it gets invested. So, why do you care? Well, the more you save, the sooner you can stop working. Depending on a bunch of different factors and assumptions, if you save 30% of your income, you can retire in 28 years. If you save 50% of your income, you can retire in 17 years. I'd pick the 17-year option. What about you? You can like, subscribe, or leave me a comment with your savings rate. A nice comment, please. Or you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Liz Gets Loaded. Thanks, friends, and I'll see you next week.